Many people will be doing what they can to stay warm over the next few days, but Central Texas firefighters want to remind people that some methods to turn up the heat in your home can turn deadly.
Sam Stark talked to firefighters about why people should be extra careful during the winter weather.
A fire at a North Austin apartment complex Sunday afternoon. Just one of several the Austin Fire Department has responded to in the last 48 hours. And while no one was hurt, the windy weather that brought in the cold front made it more complicated for firefighters.
Normally it probably would have been pretty easy for us to get a handle on. The wind was blowing hard, then it would stop blowing a little bit and then blow hard, and you could see the smoke going back and forth. So it's a little difficult for us to get to it.
When cold fronts move in and temperatures drop, the work for firefighters in Central Texas goes up. The Pflugerville Fire Department ESD2 has responded to one nearly every day this week.
We're typically doing some sort of small fire at least once a week. And so seeing that activity go to every day, represents a pretty increased tempo for us.
Fire Chief Nick Perkins said the increase is often a combination of conditions and people trying to stay warm in their homes.
So whether that's the normal HVAC system, but we also see people using other heaters such as space heaters. And if those are not used properly, they can start fires.
Perkins urged people to make sure they have working smoke detectors, turn off space heaters before they leave home, and be mindful while cooking and using a stove.
Cooking, which is typically somebody walks away from the stove and that item catches on fires. It's our #1 cause of fires.
Sam Stark, KXAN News.
And Chief Perkins also wants people to know that just because you have a fireplace doesn't mean it's safe to use. If a chimney is not properly maintained and cleaned, it can also pose a fire risk.
And taking a closer look, a fireplace is being blamed for an overnight fire in southwest Austin that left 15 people displaced. Around 1 this morning, Austin Fire went to the Lantana Ridge complex. That's on West William Cannon Drive, just north of 290. Fire officials say they believe the combustible frame around the fireplace ignited, causing that fire.